Good morning, all. Today we are going to discuss lesson 18 pollution of air and water. You already know that air consists of different gases. By volume, it consists of about 78% of nitrogen and about 21% oxygen. Carbon dioxide, argon, methane, ozone and water vapor are also present in very small quantities. Do you know what is air pollution? When air is contaminated by unwanted substances which have a harmful effect on both the living and the non-living, it is referred to as air pollution. Then how does air get polluted? The substances which contaminate the air are called air pollutants. And air pollutants may come from the first one, natural resources. Smoke and dust arising from natural resources like forest fire and volcanic eruptions are example for natural resources. And second one, human activities. And the sources are factories, power plants, automobile exhaust, burning of firewood and dung cake. And the next one, many respiratory problems are caused by air pollutions. Let us discuss the pollutants which are present in the polluted air. First one, carbon monoxide, second smoke, then sulfur dioxide, chlorofluorocarbon and other air pollutants. Now we can discuss about carbon monoxide. Actually, it is produced from incomplete burning of fuels such as petrol and diesel. It is a poisonous gas and it reduces the oxygen carrying capacity of blood. Vehicles produce high levels of pollutants like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides and smoke. Now let us discuss about smoke. Do you know what is smoke? It is a thick fog-like layer in the atmosphere, especially during winters, is called as smoke. This is smoke made by smoke and fog. Smoke may contain oxides of nitrogen which combine with other air pollutants and fog to form smoke. And this smoke causes breathing difficulties such as asthma, cough and wheezing in children. Now we can discuss about sulfur dioxide. Petroleum refineries are a major source of gaseous pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is produced by combustion of fuels like coal in power plants. And this also causes respiratory problems including permanent lung damage. And many industries are also responsible for causing air pollution. And now we can discuss about chlorofluorocarbon. Chlorofluorocarbons are the pollutants which are used in refrigerator, air conditioners and aerosol sprays. And this damage the ozone layer of the atmosphere. The ozone layer protects us from harmful ultraviolet rays of the sun. Thankfully, less harmful chemicals are now being used in place of CFCs. Then automobiles which burn diesel and petrol produce tiny particles which remain suspended in air for long periods. They reduce visibility. When inhaled, they cause diseases. Such particles are also produced during industrial process like steel making and mining. Power plants give out tiny ash particles which also pollute the atmosphere. I think now you got a clear idea about air pollutants. Let us discuss a case study, that is Taj Mahal. The industries located in and around Agra like rubber processing, automobile chemicals and especially the Madura oil refinery have been responsible for producing pollutants like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. And these gases react with the water vapors present in the atmosphere to form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. I think we have already studied this one as acid rain, isn't it? Yes, we already studied that acid rain. The rain contains excess amount of acid, that is acid rain. So this acid rain corrodes the marble of the monument, and this phenomenon is known as marble cancer. The soot particles emitted by Madura oil refinery has contributed towards the yellowing of the marble. The Supreme Court has taken several steps to save the Taj. It has ordered industries to switch to cleaner fuels like CNG and LPG. Let us discuss more about the effect of air pollution in our coming classes. So read the textbook well and underline the important points. Thank you all.